Hi, I'm Connor McClenahan, and I want to give you 3 tips for how to handle anxiety so that you can live a full and connected life. So the first thing you want to do when you want to reduce your anxiety is that every hour and a half of your workday or every hour and a half of your day off, whatever it is, you want to set aside 5 minutes every hour and a half. You can even set an alarm on your phone or on your watch or something, that you're going to take 5 minutes and you're going to do a couple things to let your mind rest. And here's those things that you want to do. The first thing you want to do is breathe and check in with your body. So you want to take a couple deep breaths where you breathe in and you let it out slowly. And then you want to check in with where the tension is in your body. You know, whether it's in your shoulders or in your back or sometimes in your fists or in your arms. You want to check in with where that tension is and just make a note of it. Just recognize that and sit with that for a second. And then after you've done that, what you want to do is you want to let your mind wander. And to do this, you have to pull away from your task, whether you're at your computer or whether you're at your party or if you're in a meeting room. You want to pull back and step away from the task. And what you want to do is you can go on a walk if that helps you, or you can fiddle with like a toy that you have. Maybe you have like a Rubik's Cube or a puzzle, and you just want to let your mind wander. And if your mind wanders to a show you watched last night or a conversation you were having the other day, those are the things that you want to start letting your mind think about. So take yourself away. Now that's the hardest part, because a lot of times when we're anxious, we also feel guilty if we're not doing any work. So if we're not moving the ball forward, we feel really guilty, and so we can feel stuck and say, no, wait, I gotta move forward on this task. So let me tell you something that will help alleviate some of that guilt. When you do that, when you pull away, it's called passive processing, and it's something that your mind actually needs in order to be productive. It's kind of like letting the dough rise. So, you know, if you ever have kneaded dough, you kind of work the dough, you put some yeast in there and some flour and some water, and you mix it together, and it's really hard work. That's kind of like the task that you're doing, right? Whether you're typing an email or preparing a presentation or writing a blog entry. But then every once in a while, what you want to do is you want to let the dough rise. You want to take your hands off of that. And that is a mode of processing that your brain actually needs in order to be creative. And so when you do that, when you let your mind wander, you are allowing your mind to passively find the solution or the words that you need in order to move forward. So usually when people do this well, when they can let their mind take a break and wander, they come back to the problem and they are actually a lot more productive. So that might help you if you're thinking, oh gosh, I don't know if I can take a second and take my mind off a task. I want to encourage you that that's actually a really helpful and productive and healthy thing to do. And then the next thing you can do is talk with someone, have a conversation, check in. There's something that happens for us because we are built for connection, because we do best when we are connected deeply and richly with other people. We can take a step back, and after you let your mind wander, you want to connect with another person. So you want to talk with another person, see how their day is going, listen to them. You can tell them about your day, and trust that as you do that, you're connecting with another person. That helps us feel grounded and kind of okay. So those are the 3 things. To recap, you want to check in with your body by breathing and by sensing where the tension is in your body. You want to let your mind wander and step away from the task. Put your phone down, put your computer down, and get outside or go on a walk. And then the third thing is you want to connect with another person. And so as you're thinking about that, I know that that can be really hard. So I want to invite you in, if this is something that you struggle with, if day-to-day anxiety really is difficult from you and keeps you from connecting with other people or from doing a good job, then I want to invite you in. I have a free consultation, and I would love to talk with you about how we can understand your anxiety and help you move forward. Because often, anxiety isn't just something on the surface that we experience when we're busy. It's a stance that we occupy because for many of us, our childhood experiences have formed us to respond anxiously to our world. And so that's a really important thing to understand if you're going to live with more groundedness and purpose in your life. All right, so if you employ those 3 tips, check in with your body, take a break from your work and connect with another person, I know that you will already be taking steps to reduce your anxiety. All right, talk to you soon. Bye-bye.